Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com New York Forex trading session. I am going to present my Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market, and I also teach trading with Elliot Wave online course. I also use different Forex day trading systems and strategies. So if you are interested to learn how to make money in Forex trading, check out my website. There are different ways to communicate with me, contact me. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let me first take a look at the radar screen and see what's going on in different Forex pairs. I'm just refreshing the charts, give it a few seconds. Okay, so the trend method suggested is the sideways, and use the rainbow trading strategy, meaning the trend following trading strategy to trade the USDJPY, GBPY, Euro NZD and GBP NZD pairs. We also trade with the WTI crude oil and the spot gold. Rest of the pairs we should use sideways trading strategies. Use a sideways trading method. Let me take a look at some other stuff over here. Okay, aberration. Let's see. USDJPY is too much sideways. The daily chart of USDJPY, that's too much sideways over here. And let's see, GBPUSD, Aussie dollar and USDCAD. Dollar index also looks somewhat interesting, along with the CHF JPY currency pair. Next one is the reversal scanner. Okay, USDCAD actually dropped quite dramatically today in 15 minutes chart. And let's see what else do we have. AUDUSD, we could get a top in AUDUSD currency pair, but that's in 30 minutes and 15 minutes chart, so I would say let it go. Okay, CHF JPY, what is going on? Sideways. Okay, okay, let me go back to the charts again. So Euro USD, I have two waves. One wave count suggests euro dollar is going to drop from current price level, and it's going to drop somewhere around 1.1535 area. This is the daily time frame of euro dollar currency pair. This is one idea. However, going to work if we get a big body red color candlestick over here. This is what I have mentioned yesterday when I did the live stream. Over here what we got, this is the 4-hour chart of euro dollar currency pair, and we got bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, doji, bullish, bearish, bullish, these kind of candlesticks. No clear direction in market, so I would prefer not to take a sell trade setup over here. Why? Because it's unclear the direction to the downside. It's unclear. And if market is going to behave like this, it's quite possible that euro dollar is going to rise up more over here. Okay, so if you check out the euro dollar daily time frame, this is the alternative Elliott wave count, and the alternative Elliott wave count basically suggests that market could show us a slight drop over here around 1.1627 level, which is about 120 pips away from current price. However, same story, we want the market to break below the support level. So far we only got just a sideways price action, that's all. So that's not going to work. We might even get a new high over here, who knows. Okay, so the euro actually looks kind of a little bit I would say bullish over here. Okay, even if you go over to a 5 minutes time frame, let's take a look at a chart. Now if I just show you a simple technical analysis over here, this is the old swing low over here. This is the 5 minutes chart of euro dollar currency pair, and I see this as an uptrend. Here's an uptrend, and price action just keep trying to move up over here, so it looks bullish. Okay, so euro USD currency pair, the way I see market is most likely showing us a nice uptrend over here in euro dollar currency pair. If market really wants to drop, then we should get some kind of a big body candlestick over here, a bearish candlestick in a 5 minutes chart of euro dollar currency pair. Then I might look for a reversal, but far to me this is just an uptrend. Even in 5 minutes time frame, it's an uptrend. Okay, next one is the US dollar index. This was the support down over here, and so far market is trying to move sideways over here. So US dollar index, if you check out the 4-hour chart, I was expecting a breakout, and you see there is no breakout over here, just a spike in price action. This candlestick, let me zoom in a little bit, this candlestick actually left a tail above the old swing high over here. Okay, so no confirmation of a bullish leg over here. Regarding the pound dollar is actually going up over here. It looks bullish, and it's actually hitting this sell zone over here. So we might see a top in GBPUSD currency pair. If you go over to a 4-hour time frame, this is the support level, and there's no break to the downside. Market just keep going up over here. Aussie dollar price action took out 0.6624 level, and the way I see, we might get further upside. However, we could also get a failure in market as well, because if I show you a daily time over here, let me follow this. Previously speaking, we got these false breakouts multiple times, not just one time. every now and then, whenever we get a bullish breakout in Aussie dollar currency pair, it shows us a head fake or a false breakout. Okay, so this was a failure right over here, and we got this new high over here, again a failure. Over here, same story. So I expect the same over here again. Okay, if you look at this, so this was a failure right over here, and the breakout, another failure, and this one was another failure, just a head fake, a false breakout. So it's possible that Aussie dollar is going to drop again. This one looks possible. Now we can't just take a sell trade or jump into the market with a sell trade just because we got 3 false breakouts in past. Okay, so we need some sort of a setup over here first. So do not just jump into the market with a sell trade. Wait for a confirmation. Now that confirmation would be like if you go over to a 4-hour time frame, wait for the market to show you a breakdown in price action. For example, this is the old swing low over here. So if price action is going to breaks below this support level, okay, then I might be interested. Otherwise, let it go. This market could go up even 200 or even 500 pips higher. So if we get a drop in price action, like if you get a bearish candlestick close below the support level, then I might be interested in a potential reversal and potential sell trade setup. Otherwise, it's an uptrend, and Aussie dollar, it could just keep going up, up, up. Okay. Same goes with the NZDUSD. NZDUSD currency pair, now it's moving up. This is what I've told you guys. It's possible that the NZDUSD currency pair is going to test 0.5995 area. Now, once it's going to hit this level, then sometimes we get a failure, and you know the sellers, they step into the market, they try to push the market back down. So we will see how it goes. If we get a big body candlestick like this, then obviously market is going to rise up further inside New Zealand dollar versus United States dollar currency pair. Okay, so as far as the sell stuff is concerned over here, we want the price action to break this low over here. Otherwise, it's an uptrend going on, and market is probably going to drop even further. So if you do get this kind of a bearish candlestick over here, then look for a potential sell trade setups, and but first market needs to drop first. Right now it's an uptrend, and it's quite possible that price action is going to rise up. So if we get a bullish breakout over here, market is going to continue the rise. Okay, market the price action is going to rise up even further over here. Okay, so that's the level, 0.5995 level, and use your own day trading strategies to trade the market. If you do not have a day trading strategy, check out the website. Okay, next one is the US Swiss franc. Swiss franc, the way I see market going down, logically it has wasted a lot of time, and these are the daily bars over here. So we might get a one last leg to the upside in US dollar Swiss franc currency pair, but the market is sliding lower. It's quite possible that it prints a new low. So here's the level. You see, we got an exact hit over here at 0.7995 level. This is what I've told you guys yesterday in advance. The whole name of the game is to stay one step ahead in the market. Okay, so we got a spike over here, no close over here. That's a failure. This is called a head fake, also known as false breakout. And the market is full of false breakouts. Okay, people thought that it's going to rise up. Well, this is the reason why I've drawn this bullish candlestick. This is just a spike in price action. This ugly looking candlestick which left a tail above the old swing high, it's actually a key reversal candlestick pattern. That's a bearish candlestick pattern. And then we even got another one down over here. So the way I see it, looks bearish, and price action is probably going to drop. So from these levels, if bullish breakout like this, then fine, look for potential buy trade setup, use smaller time frames, use your own day trading strategies. Otherwise, US dollar Swiss franc currency pair is going to drop more. It's going to fall more. Okay, the trend is down. Okay, in US dollar Swiss franc. So the reversal is only going to happen if we get a bullish breakout 0.7995 level. Otherwise, it's a downtrend going on in just dollar Swiss franc currency pair. Next one is the spot gold. Spot gold is most likely going to move sideways, and then I expect further upside XAUUSD pair. It looks bullish. It's an uptrend. Expect more upside. So spot gold. Next one is the spot silver. Spot silver trend is bullish, and I expect more upside in XAUDUSD pair. It's an uptrend going on, and the chances are high market is going to rise up even further. Next one is the USDCAD. So we got this bullish leg, and now the way I see, let me tell you what's probably going to happen. The way I see, this is the time frame, by the way, so obviously it's probably going to take some weeks. As long as price action is staying above this level, let me write it down. This is the level. The USDCAD is a different currency pair, okay, and it moves differently as compared to other pairs. So 1.3724, that's the level. Let me increase the font size. Let's use 33. I hope this one you could easily see it. So as long as price action is staying above 1.3724 level, to me it's an uptrend, and USD CAD is probably going to drop a little bit, and then expect more upside. Okay. Forecast based on Elliot pattern. Now we get a breakdown in price action below 1.3724 level, then obviously price action is going to drop more. So 1.3724, that's a critical level for the US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Okay, so we got the bullish rally. That's the top right over here, and it's quite possible that market will drop one more time. Okay, this kind of a pattern. Okay, this is what I'm looking in USD CAD currency pair. Okay, so the important level, the important support level that you need to care about, note it down, 1.3724 level inside US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair daily time frame. By the way, if you like my live stream, hit the like and subscribe button. Okay. Next one is the US dollar yen currency pair. We're probably going to get a breakout over here. There's a clear range going on. Okay, this is called a range bound market. Market is trying to find its next direction. So far it's moving in a tight trading range over here. So I'm going to remove all of this. If we get a break below this rectangle, then expect further weakness in price action. If you get a bullish breakout, then expect more upside. So wait for a breakout in market first. There's a 50-50 chance that market could go up or it could go down, because this is the daily time frame and it's been around a month now, actually more than a month now. We got about almost, I would say, 29 to 30 daily candlesticks. So these daily bars suggesting that price action is just trying to take out the stop losses of buyers and sellers. We got spikes on both sides. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we got a spike to the upside, we got a spike to the downside. The actual price is just going nowhere. This is called sideways market. Okay, so wait for a breakout. If we get a break to the upside, go with the flow of the market. If you get a break to the downside, go with the flow of the market to the downside, and use your own day trading strategy. You can even use the rainbow trading strategy as well. Okay, I would prefer to look for a sell trade over here, but you see market keep showing you false breakout. Let me show you what I mean by that. Here, this was a false breakdown in market. That's why I told you, this market is full of false breakouts, and if you do not know how to identify the false breakout, then you're probably going to lose money. Okay, let me use a different color. So here's a false breakdown in market, and all of those who took a sell trade, price obviously reversed and moved in an opposite direction. Then we got another false breakout right up over here. Okay, here's another one right over here. And then if you're looking at these lows, we got another false break to the downside. All of these false breakouts. Okay, here's a failure, or I would say a head fake in the market. Let me change the color to red. Here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one. Okay, this is called false breakout. This is also known as a head fake. So we got multiple false breakouts over here. This is the US dollar yen currency pair 4-hour time frame. Okay, that is the reason why I also teach trading, and I tell people that learn how the market behave, how the market actually work. And these patterns, these false breakout patterns or chart patterns, they reappear again and again on a price chart. And if you do not know how to trade these patterns, you are going to obviously lose money. A good idea is to learn. Okay, next one is the GBPJPY. I'm looking for another false breakout over here inside pound versus Japanese yen currency pair. Okay, the trend is up in pound yen, looks bullish. EURUSD market, I think it has printed a top over here. So the way I see market is probably going to drop over here. We'll see how it goes. This was the support level, and look what happened. Right at the support level, we got a long tail of a candlestick, and then market closed higher. So all of these candlesticks, look how market reacted at the support level. So that is why it's important to wait for a candlestick to close before you look for any kind of trade, any kind of commitment in the market. Market needs to commit first. Market needs to show some sort of an evidence first before you look for any type of trade. So right now all I got is a false breakdown inside euro versus Japanese yen 4-hour time frame. No clear candlestick close over here. The old swing low right over here. Okay. And all of those who took a sell trade, obviously they lost money. This one is the Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY, we got a nice breakout over here. Here's a failure, a false breakout. Right over here, it just touched it. And here's the failure, a false breakout, a head fake. So Swiss franc JPY is most likely going to move sideways, and then it's probably going to drop more. Now if you take a look at the support level, go over to a 4-hour time frame. Here's the support level. If Swiss franc yen currency pair really wants to drop, then big red color candlestick over here. Okay, we should get this kind of a big body candlestick over here. Otherwise it's still an uptrend and price action could go up even further over here. Okay, so there is no need to look for a sell trade setup over here. You are only going to look for a potential sell trade setup once market is going to break below this old swing low over here. This is the 4-hour chart of CHF versus Japanese yen currency pair. Okay, so that's the support right there. Next one is the AUDJPY currency pair, which is currently going up over here. Looks bullish. Next one is the Euro AUD. Euro AUD is finally breaking lower, and we need few more candlesticks before I look for potential trade sell setups using the smaller time frame. So price action is falling down. Looks like to me we've got a nice downtrend over here. I can draw a simple trend line over here. Let me change the color. So we've got a nice downtrend in Euro AUD currency pair, and it took out this support level. We have another one down over here, but we need some more evidence. We need few more bearish candlesticks close over here before I look for potential sell trades using smaller time frame. Next one is the WTI crude oil. Crude oil is trying to print a bottom. Let me tell you straight. This market is trying to print a bottom over here, and we could get a bullish leg over here in crude oil. Okay, this, if you look at this, this looks like 1, 2, probably 3, 4, 5. So this looks like putting a diagonal formation. Okay, So I'm looking for a potential bottom right over here. Let me write it down clearly. I'm looking for a bottom in crude oil in coming trading days. I hope it's clear. Next one is the AUD NZD currency pair. It's firing up. I expect more upside. It's probably going to create a false breakout over here, and that's what I'm waiting for. Next one is the EURUSD. EURUSD keep going up over here. This looks like to be a nice wedge shape formation. This whole thing could probably turn into an ending diagonal Elliot wave pattern. So far it's just keep going up over here. Looks like to me we got a nice uptrend. Next one is the Euro GBP. Euro GBP, we took some sell trades a few days ago, which did work, made a little bit profit. Now the Euro GBP, the way I see, it needs to clear the support level. What support? Let me show you. This is the low over here, and we should get this kind of a bearish candlestick close. If you do not get such a candlestick pattern, then wait outside. No need to jump into the market. There are other currency pairs, other time frames we can look at. We can analyze those. Next one is the GBPCAD currency pair. GBPCAD looks bullish, and I expect more upside in GBPCAD currency pair. You can even use the rainbow trading strategy over here and go down to a smaller time frame. You can see all of these were basically buy spots over here, buy trading chances over here. Okay. If you do not have the rainbow trading strategy, check out my website. Okay, that's pretty much it for today from my side. I will try to do the next section tomorrow on Friday. Okay, so that's it from my side. Have a nice day.